We are now week 2 of making some serious progress on Jack 60. You know, we've been working on it for more than 2 weeks, but this past week we did make a lot of progress, and the second week we're making some more progress. So where we last left off, we did do a lot of body work, and where we're at right now is we pour 15'd all the body work that we had done previously. As you can see here, it's all black paint, or pour, and that's gonna continue around to this other side on, like I said, any metal work we did. Did some metal work here, there's some more metal work on this side, and let me walk around real quick. More metal work on this back side, which you can see here. All this has now been poured. We still need to do another plate that goes here, but we wanted to get pour on the inside. We did use some window weld seam sealer to get in between the metal work that wasn't completely welded, like seam welded, and this is what's going on right now. Jack's working on getting the I guess you saw last time all the Swiss cheese, and he's right now welding in a patch that's going in place. So we cut all that out and put in place a nice patch. So that's where we're at right now. Next step is to, I guess, pretty much kind of sand all the 415, smooth it out a little bit. Then once we're happy with how the finish looks, we will start bondoing, applying Bondo on various spots of the truck. I don't know how far we're gonna go, but like this, we might try to hammer this out a little bit, put a little Bondo. Obviously all this stuff's gonna get Bondoed, smooth it out, and once we're done with Bondo, then we're gonna scuff up the whole truck and then apply around, I'm not too sure, we're gonna apply I think the plan is epoxy primer wherever the Bondo metal work was done, any bare metal, and then after epoxy primer, scuff up the entire truck, and it's gonna be painted. And the paint that we're going with is Jack, what's the paint we're going with?
Dune Beige 416, or maybe 416.
Yeah, and we already have that, and that's kind of like getting us more
416.
I think it's here somewhere.
420
C&D.
Oh, here's a little sample, if you can kind of see it in the camera, maybe not, but that's it right there, whatever that sample drop is. So so funny story behind this color code is that it's the correct color code for the 40, and what's happening is the 40 was painted with the wrong color code, slightly wrong, and he used the same paint for the 60. So that's the color code for the 60. That's what the 60 should look like, and I think they're both painted the same color. And it's gonna be this is gonna be painted with the correct color code for the 40, and the 40 has the correct color code for the 60. So yeah, that's happening. But yeah, we'll keep you all updated as we continue the work on the 60.
Well, it's gonna be back in. Alright, got the final cover pieces tacked in. Well, made and tacked in. So basically just a whole bunch more welding, a little bit of grinding, and then another round of pour 15 and seam sealer. And then finishing up these little pieces here that connect this. And then I still don't know if I want to do a lip for the weather stripping. I don't have it anyways. Still on the fence about that, but we'll see, because I still need to cover this up. This is quite a big gap. It was rusted through, and the same thing over here. Hold on, let me get some light. Alright, there we go. So you can see the gap between, so I need to make a patch piece for that. And over here on this side. Right there. Tie that all together. And we'll be on our merry way to paint. Hey, another update on the 60. Okay, so the plan was to get this ready for paint today with the body work and the sanding. We are behind schedule, but so we originally planned to half-ass this repair right here with some Bondo glass, like it already kind of has been. Yeah, you can see. Pretty shameful, but this is this needs to go. So original plan was to Bondo glass it, but now I'm making patch panels to like right up here on both sides. It's about the same. So I've already started on the other side. There's the pieces that I cut out. There's the gaping hole and the repair piece that I bent up on the rake. So this will fit something like this. Still need some fine tuning. I need to pull this dent out. And then pour 15 on the inside, of course. What else? The front sides look pretty good. I am going to weld up these holes for the trim pieces that I'm not really a big fan of and are super duper expensive. So I took the headlights out, front. This is ready to get sanded. There's this spot up here. It's originally, you can see this gold and kind of bronze area. I guess they joined the top with the pillar piece from the factory. It developed a crack, so I welded it, and then I'll grind that down. More body work, blah. This, I don't have the trim pieces that cover these, so I'm gonna need to put body filler on there and get that nice and smooth, like this side. And that's about it. Maybe some body filler here, up here, and just work continues. We're not going to get it painted today at all, so that's fine. But yeah, this is all coming together. Got the seam sealer back here. This is nice and solid. I mean, awesome. First time since I've owned it that could have been said. Alright, so I'm also working on a few other random things to prep for paint. This is one of them. It's the piece that goes around the HVAC controls and the ashtray and stuff. It's in okay condition, but it was broken here, and you can see completely missing a chunk there. So what I did was I taped this off and then put some epoxy in there so that I can reshape this mounting hole, and then I'll keep building it up until it's high enough, and then I'll file it down so that it matches these other ones. And then, yep, prep this for paint. I'm gonna take this AC label off. So that's going on. This is actually the weather stripping and the door handles for the interior, but the weather stripping for the rear hatch. Just soaking it in some soapy water, and then I'll clean it off later because it's in decent shape and kind of I don't know if it's difficult to find, but I could not find it on a couple websites, so I just decided to keep it. And I completely stripped the lift hatch. You can see the other side, it's in pretty good shape, so probably just sanding a little bit and maybe a light wire wheeling to get these couple of rust spots. It's not perfect, it's got some dents and stuff, but I think I'm gonna leave those. It's kind of wavy. Anyways, all right, there's the tailgate. It is, oh, I need to take this off. Okay.
So as you saw, we didn't quite get around to painting the 60 this time around. However, we did get a lot of metal work taken care of that should have been taken care of the first time around when Jack just filled it up with Bondo glass. But this truck has, I guess similar to my 60, this truck has taken a different turn, if you want to say. It's snowballing into a different direction than what he planned for when he first bought the 60. But it's turning into good directions. So we're doing a lot of things that need to be done. So that's why the paint's going to be delayed. However, yeah, that's going to be it on the 60. I don't think we're going to get around to painting the 60 this weekend. There's other things going on. However, next weekend I do plan to introduce a new project. It's not my project, it's not Jack's project. It's actually a buddy of mine that you've seen before, or you might not have seen him, but you saw his mini truck when we painted my mini truck. This is my buddy in Iowa. He picked up a new project, and we'll show you next week what it is. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And yeah, I guess that's gonna be it for now. So next video will be of my buddy's new project, and then after that, hopefully the 60 will be completed, because Jack really wants to wheel that truck, or actually just really wants to drive that truck, because he also has a new transmission, NV4500. So now he has a 5-speed transmission in it that he hasn't tested. So he's really looking forward to feeling how that handles. But yeah, we didn't get around to painting it, but we got a lot of work done that need to be done. And that's gonna be it for now. Hope you all enjoyed, and as always, we'll check you all later.